Days of Our Lives beforehand spoilers December 8th to 12th Brady's stormy rage and Sophia's vicious vengeance scheme. Days of Our Lives spoilers Thursday, December 4th Holly's disturbing delivery. EJ solves book mystification. Steve sabotage. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers for December 8th to 12th, 2025 anticipate Brady Black raging and Sophia Choi conniving vengeance. As we always do on early edition day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week and also dive into coming week. Days of Our Lives, Ari hiding Tate's secret. On Wednesday, December 3rd, we've got Holly Jonas complaining to Ariana Horton, who of course is keeping Tate Black's secret that he's close to failing his first semester at Salem University and might be boggled out of counsel. Ari told Tate he should come clean to Holly, but he refused. Meanwhile, Tate promises his pater, Brady, that he'll be there for Rachel Black no matter what. But I wonder if Holly might be a little concerned or a little bothered that Tate is going to be over at Bayview near Sophia when he's visiting his little family. Days of Our Lives, two baddies causing trouble? And speaking of Tate's unstable, Sophia stuns Rachel when she speaks to her and Sophia gives her that creepy smile. Rachel didn't suppose Sophia could talk at each, but she's easily faking her catatonia, but that doesn't mean she's not deranged. I do suppose she is. Sophia asked Rachel to keep it a secret, and I go she will. Those two bad girls making musketeers in the psych ward. That seems like commodity that could go wrong really presto. Tate's going to be over there to visit Rachel, and it might get sketchy. Sophia is sure to be a bad influence on Rachel, and I suppose vice versa as well. Days of Our Lives, Leo excited and Kate annoyed. Marlena Evans and Leo Stark have a sweet converse, and he's telling Marlena about his engagement to Javi Hernandez. Leo wants Marlena to officiate his and Javi's downtime marriage. Marlena will be recovered in time to do this, now they've a proper opinion. Kate Roberts is talking Titan business with Maggie Horton Kyriakis on Wednesday. And I wonder if those two are going to be griping about Xander Cook and Philip Kyriakis sticking together when they both really want Xander to be arrested for beating Philip, but he's not going to let Xander go down like that. Days of Our Lives spoilers, gestation debates, and snooper troubles. Thursday, December 4th, we've got Chanel Dupree mooting with Johnny DiMera. It's not going to be too much longer until Chanel tells Johnny that she's pregnant, but Johnny may worry it's too high threat for Chanel to carry this gestation to term. Flashback, Sarah Horton advised her. Do and try it. Do and do it. Your body's not over for this. Holly is there to support Tate, who's of course upset sick about Rachel. And when Tate finds out what Rachel did, at least to Sarah, that's going to be Brady trying to hide the extent of her errors. Particularly the EJ DiMera shooting secret. The Rachel pistachio stuff is spreading, but Tate may eavesdrop everything she's done because Belle Black and Brady and Marlena will be drooling about it. And they all partake a home on Days of Our Lives. Days of Our Lives, Steve stirs effects up for Stephanie and Alex. Steve Johnson interferes with Stephanie Johnson and Alex Kyriakis. I do suppose, to be delicate, but this may be about Alex asking Steve to look into that worrisome attic letter. Stephanie is supposed to be out on this book stint, and she heads to her hostel room alone, and the snooper is following her. And by the way, it is Aunt Jeremy Horton. It's Owen, by the way, another harsh Joe from her history. Stephanie has had such a string of bad luck with just gross guys. Alex is nice. He used to be a man, hustler, but he's gutted up his act. But everybody differently trouble. Not so important Chad DiMera. He was just not in a place where he could commit to her, but other than that, she's had some bad luck. Kat Green designedly triggers EJ's memory on Thursday. Kat was reading to EJ at that Italian sanitarium. He's getting recall now, but he's CA and relatively ID the voice. But it won't be too long until Kat has him completely flashing back it was her, so that she can take advantage of it. Rachel does some further cling with Sophia, and I suspect no good will come of that. Days of Our Lives, Friday custody battles, and DiMera hijackings unfold. On Friday, December 5th, we've got Kat offering Jennifer Horton a deal. So Kat may promise to fully and completely avoid Chad and no way speak to him again, if Jen will just not take Chad's kitties down from him. Duent take the kitties to Boston. Duent try to strip down guardianship. And Kat may contend she's actually upset commodity hap to Chad because despite Jennifer's reservations and hypotheticals, Chad hasn't been with Kat. So, he's just missing like other Demeras. So, we'll see if Jennifer will hear to reason or not. I'm guessing not. Days of Our Lives, Jack advises Thomas. Jack Devereaux has some advice for Thomas Demera, and he may be telling him to go lightly on Chad, who's a good pater, indeed though Thomas is being a brat. But also again, Kat faking her death isn't cool at all. I get why Chad didn't tell his son because that's grown-up stuff, but to have her around the kiddies is kind of weird. Kristen Demera and Tony Demera catch Chad up on their hijackings and prison because he'll be relatively surprised to see Tony and Kristen there in the tomb with him. Indeed, though he knows they were both missing, he was awaiting to wake up and join them. So I do wonder if Chad will flash back how he was taken. And I wonder if they're going to suspect it was EJ who took them all just because he's not there with them. Peter Blake returns to Days of Our Lives. Our leaker said it was Peter Blake, who's Kristen's family, son of the woman in white. Total sickie. I did a standalone videotape about that. I'll drop a link to it at the end of this one if you haven't seen it. EJ cannot stop allowing about the history, and Kat is working her magic on him. Gabby Hernandez warns Theo Carver. And I wonder if she tells him, watch out that you're not the coming MIA Demera. This week also, Jennifer has the kiddies in a judge's chambers agitating guardianship. And the judge wants to know when's the last time Chad's family saw him. I wonder if EJ will intermediate. Kat's veritably upset, but Jen may just get automatic guardianship of the kiddies because Chad's MIA and didn't show up at the Hale. Explosive spoilers for the week of December 8th to 12th. The week of December 8th through the 12th, Stephanie Snooper is verified as Owen Kent, and she's abducted soon. And Pop Patch is going to get on the case. And I Go Poor Jeremy is the first suspect, but it's not him doing this bad stuff. He's a total red herring. Gwen Rizek, EJ, and Dr. Wilhelm Rolf meet down in the secret lab soon. EJ was just down there visiting the test tube subject. We'll find out soon who Rolf plans to wake from the presumed dead. Theo soon joins the abducted vault crew, and he and Chad and Kristen and Tony are going to find mortal bones not in a casket where they should be. These are under the bottom penstocks, which means they were boggled or hidden there for unrighteous Demera-ish reasons. It's not going to be too long before Notoriety rescues those Demeras from the vault, and their kidnapper is revealed. And as I said, our leaker said it's Peter. He's verified back in just a couple of weeks on December 19th. Once Chad, Kristen, Tony, and Theo are on the loose, the bones are recaptured and anatomized by the FBI, and Rafe Hernandez comes to tell EJ and the Demeras they've a positive ID. Kristen breaks down blubbing. So, it does sound like it's a Demera whose pieces they set up. Days of Our Lives, Sarah and Brady heat up. Brady and Sarah kiss veritably soon. And I wonder if she's going to work on Brady to go lightly on Marlena. Brady's frenetic that Marlena hid Rachel's shooting EJ from him, but she really doesn't need the stress of him abhorring on her. Xander takes off his marriage ring soon, and is going to fire Brady over the Sarah smooch, but Maggie may intermediate and not let Xander get down with it. Kat and EJ also kiss soon. Kat's going to be playing a sinkhole trap with EJ, and also put a opiate in his scotch. And when EJ passes out, Kat's going to search the house. Days of Our Lives, spoilers Thursday, December 4th, Holly's disturbing delivery. EJ solves book mystification. Steve sabotage. Days of Our Lives, spoilers for Thursday, December 4th, reveal that Holly Jonas seems poised to make a disturbing delivery while EJ Demera solves a book mystification. Steve Johnson will also beget some unintentional couple sabotage, so then's what Days of Our Lives suckers can anticipate. At Bayview, Days spoilers say Sophia Choi will continue drooling with Rachel Black. This fast fellowship could lead to trouble for Rachel if she lets herself get manipulated into one of Sophia's schemes. Over with Chanel Dupree Demera and Johnny Demera, they'll get into an argument. Whether that involves the baby or another content rather, Johnny and Chanel should resolve their disagreement in the end. Other days, spoilers say Steve will stir up some drama in Stephanie Johnson and Alex Kiriaki's relationship. Alex went behind Stephanie's back when he gave that creepy attic letter to Steve in expedience that he could find out who transferred it. Once Stephanie gets updates on Alex's move, she may lash out at him. Steve may let this secret charge slip and beget Stephanie to play down any trouble to her formerly again. Although Steve will accidentally sabotage Stephanie and Alex's love, they may patch effects up ahead of the Chicago portion of the book stint. Still, further trouble awaits Stephanie since her snooper will show up at her hostel soon. In the meantime, Holly may make a disturbing delivery, either to Stephanie or maybe Alex if Stephanie's formerly on her trip. Maybe Holly will hand over all the new addict correspondence she's been sorting through and admit there are a bunch of unsettling letters from the same person. This news could give Alex indeed further of a reason to worry. Over with EJ, he'll keep milling over that familiar voice from his recollections. EJ recalls hearing someone reading Wuthering Heights, but doesn't have all the details yet. Days spoilers say Kat Green will serve as a memory detector on Thursday's show. EJ will put the mystification together and realize Kat was the bone who read to him, but he'll struggle to understand all this. Kat was at the same Italian clinic as EJ when he was in his coma, so that led to her reading Wuthering Heights by his bedside. Days of Our Lives spoilers say EJ will have questions for Kat soon enough, so she'll have to attack them as stylish as she can. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.